Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the shooting guard. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now Brunson. Pass to Doncic. They double him with George. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Leonard. 5 on the clock. From deep, and the rejection by Leonard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Beverley. Outside Leonard. Kept alive. Passes it to George. Here's Harrell. Shot clock at 6. George looking over the floor. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Doncic. Over George. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The pass to Doncic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining the early momentum in this series. And the best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Thank you, David.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Paul George, smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated, is his drive to win.
And he sinks the second. And so just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Brunson. Good work there as it goes. Beverley with the ball. Right side Leonard. Puts it up from 15, and he gets the bucket.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard, doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Brunson finds Doncic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
George, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Doncic. Unloads from 13, and he connects with the jumper.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Here's Finney Smith, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. A 3-ball. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Clippers trail. Leonard inside. Pass to Beverly. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to George. Over Doncic. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly.
There's a rhythm with which Paul George plays the game of basketball. That pace is so important.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Patterson, he's checked in for Zubats. Morris comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Williams, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here is George. After Luka Doncic's miss, over Hardaway. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the middle, here's Doncic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Jackson misses.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here is Hardaway. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, and Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Jackson against Curry. In the corner, George with it. Hardaway with the steal. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, Doncic. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Powell, that's good.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Outside, George. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kawhi Stein is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Curry in at the point. On the free throw, no good.
And what I like about Kawhi Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
George, that's a two-pointer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 7 points in the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Doncic outside, back to Curry. High, arcing shot. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Free throw line jump shot. The Mavericks pull it in.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the pass to Powell. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Left side, George. George double teamed, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Patrick Patterson, and it's Kawhi Leonard in for George. And then for Dallas, Porzingis is coming in for Kawhi Stein, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Curry's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Down low. No good from Finney-Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Leonard, the pass to Beverly. On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Porzingis. Basket counts.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, he is so comfortable with his superstar status in the league. Porzingis excellent on the catch and shoot.
Jackson looking around. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard, that's for two. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Now here's Curry. Passes it to Porzingis. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And Harrell slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Curry. It's a 4-point ball game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Here now, the Clippers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now here's Jackson. Brunson covering. Nobody near Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Beverly against Curry. Here's Kleba. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Finney-Smith kicks to Kleba. Outside Curry. Back to Kleba. Launches it. Dallas no good that time either. Clippers leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Now here's Brunson, and there it is for him. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Outside Leonard. Harrell finds Beverly. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Porzingis.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Clippers, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Harrell is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Brunson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. The quick look, no good that time. Kicks it out to Leonard.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
The Clippers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
At the line for two.
Two.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And so he's able to get one of two. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Finney Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Porzingis for the three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. Outside, George. Shoots over Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Here's Leonard. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Finney Smith. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Now, here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got his first 2 points.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Leonard. Oh!
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting one.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic kicks to Kawhi Stein. Hardaway against Leonard. Feeds to Doncic. Over George. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Fades away. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Kawhi Stein. Kawhi Stein's got his second bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, George. Leonard against Hardaway. Back to George. 4 on the clock. Williams for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Up top, Doncic. Defended by George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And Dallas with a change here, too. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Curry. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that? You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
One shot.
Here's Jackson. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Shot from the wing. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Curry. Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
The Clippers in the lead. 1:12 left to play in the third. It's George on the wing. lays it up off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Harrell comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Second free throw, no good. The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry against Williams. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Beverley missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Mavericks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Zubac. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Beverley for 3. He got it!
Wow!
He caught it!
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Count it.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Outside Williams. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney Smith. Passes it to Curry. Outside Hardaway. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Finney Smith passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kleba. The tray. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. From the baseline, Kleber with the rebound. Dallas shooting here about 46% for the game. Finney-Smith passes to Kleber. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now here's Beverly.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Patrick Beverly. 2 shots.
That's good from Beverly. Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Both free throws good from Beverly. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Morris.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now here's Leonard, guarded closely. The Mavericks pull it in. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brunson. Dallas again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Beverly. Porzingis with the block. Brunson scanning the floor.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They get the rebound. Here's Zubats. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. Dallas leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
George is checked in for the Clippers.
Paul George.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, just solid work in the painted area. Paul George, quality look, excellent decision.
Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got them pretty fired up, Kevin.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Zubats. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 6 in the quarter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now, here's Doncic. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. Kevin, how fast does he get off his feet? Let's remember, this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. 5 to shoot. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. To stop the run. Dallas again missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, Kev, you got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Now here's Beverly. Brunson covering. Inside. Doncic with the steal. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell.
Mavericks ball.
On defense, the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Patrick Beverley. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Twenty-four seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Patrick Beverley. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So the Clippers with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.